Round one begins. Lomachenko southpaw. Rodriguez can.
That's the fight that Rodriguez hangs its hat on for this one.
Answer was yes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you had 396 amateur fights. He's very consistent with his footwork. His footwork is always perfect. He's never off balance.
Straight left hand down.
Much more relaxed now. He's not fighting every round like he's done a 3-round fight and has to be.
This. You look for the conventional fighter to try to fire the straight right hand. To whichever fighter can keep his lead.
We normally do.
That punch. Now the outside shots are much more clear to see.
He landed that punch again. These 2 rounds, it's been interesting. Lomachenko has not been able to control this yet.
Blunt Rodriguez's confidence coming in, at least not to this point in the fight.
Silly Lomachenko. You know, Jim, he's walking him down. He's pretty good at walking him down. He's got.
Steve, how do you have it? As time goes on against Gamalier Rodriguez.
Yeah, he's getting more accurate, Jim, but he's also been.
Lomachenko is pressing forward more than he did, let's say, in round 1 or 2. And
to Cruz, who has held the title at 122, moving up to 126, is scheduled for 10.
I'm doing it very hard, but not as sharp as he was in the first few rounds.
Couple of hard shots.
Yeah, he's working off his jab. Now he's using head movement along with the jab and throwing combinations.
On a show, dominating him through the 12 rounds, winning round, and now he talks to Gamalier Rodriguez again.
And this could be a big problem. Like that.
Wow, breathtaking for guys like us who have been around the ring.
Caused some problems then for Gamalier.
Stop! Hook is amazing.
And it speaks to the head movement and lack of it by Rodriguez. I put the
first couple of rounds. Now he is taking over in a very big way. Oh, what an uppercut.
Or making him punch.
In his 9 Olympic bouts en route to 2 gold medals.
It seems like it's a little low. So he gets a warning from the referee, and he said next time he's going to take a point.
And the punches that Rodriguez was able to land in the first couple of rounds, Lomachenko is now either slipping them or blocking them. Yeah. And Salido was able to get a decision win against him in a badly refereed fight.
And those big punches did not get Lomachenko out of it.
To jab step and fake people.
And keep people at range.
Steve Farhood and Harold Letterman. Steve Farhood's score will come up first, 50-44.
Long for a featherweight. His timing and his movement, just superb.
Harold, 2 8-point rounds in a row.
Oh, yeah. You know, a run knockdown. So I've got it 50-43, 5 rounds to nothing. Vasyl Lomachenko.
Referee from time to time.
That's
what he wouldn't do in Texas, right?
That's what you got to do sometimes.
All his fighters do the same.
Changed because he learned a lot. And what he learned is, anytime you're in a fight, you're really in a fight.
You never say never again.
Probably a book, too. Yeah. Harold Letterman wants to make a point.
It's okay, it was legal. Now all of a sudden he's saying it's illegal. They really should change that rule and say.
Us who know and love him would say, what have you not been yelling and screaming about for years? Another look at unofficial, as apparently it was on the other side of Bird, and he didn't see it. But this is becoming a brutal display, and if Rodriguez can make it out of the round as Lomachenko runs across the ring to get at him. He senses a possible stoppage here. Effective job of covering up, but taking clean shots again in that situation right there.
As many times as he has and as hard as he has.
Oh my gosh.
Well, partially, but you know, you got to give credit to Lomachenko as well. He is the type of a fighter that if you had to go into free,
is going to have an issue with.
Yeah, they sure are.
The irony being, of course, that Russell may have the fastest hands in boxing.
That's a throw a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, but he doesn't use that every time. He uses his tech to decide which.
8, 7, 6.
Fight to limit the damage that is done to their fighter in round 8. Lomachenko landed 48 of 100 those 106 that he threw.
And what's instructive about those 32 punches, the number of punches thrown by Rodriguez has
what a couple of right hooks.
9, 10.
And that was a conscious process for
punches, but he whether it was feigning surprise or not.
Vasyl Lomachenko.